Action. Okay, here we go. Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator. Guys, can you dig the tacos?
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, baby. Even mom showed up and was like, whoa, this is the grub. So we got moms digging the tacos, we got the kids digging the tacos. Next, we got a nice, I wanted to teach everyone how to do a lightly cooked stir fry. No oils, no fried oils, just light, easy, delicious, lightly cooked stir fry. So what I'm going to do, I've got carrot, burdock, red pepper, celery, cauliflower, broccoli, and zucchini. So we've got kind of a healthy Chinese food, okay? So take the root, the heavier vegetables first, okay? Go in first. So, because they took a little bit longer, so I do the carrots and the burdock, okay? First, I'm going to take a little bit of water. This is steam cooking, okay? So we don't have to use any oil. Your pan is nice and warm, but not too warm, okay? Boom, I'm going to need a spatula. Burdock needs to be peeled. I also peeled the carrots. It's not necessary, but for the burdock, you're going to have to peel it. It's most easy to find burdock in an Asian grocery store, okay? It's a fantastic blood cleanser, and it also helps to clean the kidneys and dissolves accumulations, especially when taken raw in juice, baby. Okay? So I'm glad I get to do this transition recipe. I know this video is a little bit longer than usual. In fact, I'm just going to relax. The rest of the video takes, if it takes a half an hour to get all this done, that's okay. We want to do a little education, inspiration. Today we just kind of crammed a bunch in. Didn't get a chance to talk too much, but just wanted to get the kids inspired to see the flavors, the possibilities, and the potential. And we've got some very intelligent, well-mannered children here right now. And I want to tell you guys how much I appreciate your level of maturity and sophistication. Except for you, the one that's not paying attention. I'm just kidding. I ruined you for life.
Oh, good to know.
No, but you guys are great. So you've been on your best behavior, and I sure do appreciate that. Okay, a little more water to keep things from sticking. And then I'm going to bring in the broccoli next. Boom. And then the cauliflower.
Do we get carrot?
What's that? Carrots are in there. Okay, we're going to do some celery. Some red pepper. And this pan's a little smaller than I would have chosen, but I'm going to have to make do because this is all we've got. And basically, I'm just going to, I turn that on medium-high, and I'm just going to give it just a few minutes. See, the vegetables are piled so high, I'm not going to be able to stir much. So it's kind of like a steaming, okay? So now I'm just going to let that sit and cook for about 4 to 5 minutes at the most. That's a lot of vegetables. I want to just soften them up just a bit, but I don't want to fry them to death. Okay, you're going to have to experiment with where your kids are going to go. You know, you could even warm them up for like a minute. Pull them off, okay? I also wanted to let you all know that I'm going to use a little bit of sea salt over the top, okay? And normally, in order to really make it delicious and wonderful for the kids, I use honey. But we don't have any honey in the house, so I'm just going to use maple syrup because I think the kids can dig that. In the Chinese restaurant, you get the white sugar. At the Dan restaurant, you either get honey, which is my favorite, and I usually put it on at the end. At the very end, I'll put a little sweetener on there, and that's been my secret, my claim to fame over the years. And everybody's like, wow, this stir fry is so good. Because I make food for anybody, my family, wherever I go, and no matter what level they're eating at. If they make me the chef, this is at my parents' house, this is at my brother's house, this is at my kid's house, I'm the chef. Whatever level they're eating at, I'm able to come in and always make a healthier and usually more tasteful version without chemicals, additives, preservatives. Everything's organic. So what we're trying to do is just move our way up the food ladder. till we can get to that place where we're consuming as much raw, fresh fruits and vegetables, or steamed or lightly sauteed, to keep those foods being part of the diet so that we can offset the load of the other foods which are less than the best. We're trying to eliminate preservatives, additives, chemicals, colorants, which get inside the bloodstream of little children and cause behavioral disorders, and then the child gets prescribed Ritalin for their ADD, but all they need to do is remove the red dye, the blue dye, the yellow dye, the preservatives, additives, and sugar, and we will see children that have ADD balance out and become totally normal. I am not a medical doctor, but I have witnessed this time and time and time again. The simplicity of health is so simple that it still blows me away to this very day that we've got all these health problems in this society when it's basically the most common sense thing. But the issue is the addictions. And every single one of us, no matter what level we're at, unless you water fast all day, every day, you're dealing with some kind of psychological attachment to food. I won't say that for everybody, but everybody I've ever known. I've never met somebody who's totally transcended eating this. Anyways, that's why I don't do a lot of judgment, and that's why I do a lot of support, because people are doing their best. There's a lot of younger guys that have all the answers. They're 24 years old and have a good job and no kids. It's real easy for them to go blat away and put everybody down for how bad they eat. But it's a lot different for the moms who have, this kid wants this kid wants that, this kid doesn't want that, the dad wants this, the mom wants to eat raw, and so she's working. So we got to give a lot of respect to the moms. Can I get an amen?
Woo!
Right. Good job, guys. And I'm talking to thousands of people here on YouTube, so we're just kind of finding a balance in the middle ground. Okay? So we're going to call that good. Okay? And I just wanted to wrap a little bit, check in, send out some good vibes. There's no one right answer. There's an infinite context. This is for you kids. Infinite context. And what that means is that no matter who you are and how good you think you are, you have no right to judge anyone for what they eat, when they eat it, why they eat it. Because they're just like you, and they're trying to do the best they can. And judgment and criticism it's just not really useful. It just really isn't. Contemplation? Now that's useful. Criticism and judgment has no place in the field of unconditional love, which is where we're coming from, so that we can be truly healthy. Because if we have a healthy body and no love in our heart, we ain't really got nothing. If we know all the answers and the facts and the data in the world, and are spiritually, we're all in the crown chakra, but we don't have love in our heart, we are way out of balance, and we ain't doing any good. Yes?
Daddy, I have a question.
Yes?
Okay. Is everybody on the entire earth, did God create them all to be beautiful, but the problem is just the food?
Every person is beautiful. The inner essence is the beauty. The manifestation of what's happening inside a person comes to the surface. So you might see somebody who's a little, or even a lot overweight, and yet there's something about them. So there's a little extra weight on their body. But that look in their eyes, you see the beauty in them, and it radiates forth from the inner part of their being. Beauty is inside. And as you become more beautiful on the inside, it radiates to the outside. And that's when we eliminate the judgment, the criticism, and you be kindness and compassion towards everyone. Because you don't know their story, you don't know how far they've come from where they started, or what happened to them. So you give everyone the benefit of the doubt every single time, and then you will be, being a positive influence in this world. Okay?
Wait, but Daddy, is everybody born to be beautiful?
Natea, when we eat, what I've seen from people is that when they eat these natural foods, Excess fat begins to disappear from the chin. Faces become chiseled and uplifted. Lines and wrinkles sort of disappear into a softness. But it's also a softness of being. It creates a softness within the face. And when the excess issues are removed and eliminated through being brutally honest with yourself and utilizing all good things. Food, love, and intelligence. And not so much is, placed upon the focus of the mind. Because the mind is like the heart. Your heart just beats. Do you take credit for it? Do you make your heart beat? No. It just goes on by itself. Just like your mind. Your mind thinks. It does it by itself. Try to stop your mind. You can't do it. So the heartbeat isn't personal, and neither are the thoughts. What happens is in a society like this is we literally think, I'm thinking this. These are my thoughts. And then and those thoughts become more important than the other person's thoughts. And that's what's called thinkingness. It's just thinkingness. But you're right here. This is the real you. It's an awareness that is also, as the heart and the mind, the awareness is also autonomous. And it does its own self. Try to stop your awareness. You can't do that either. So be the awareness of the phenomenon and get into the game and play the game and get all excited about this life and all your failures and successes. But just remember that that's what they are, that they are just phenomena that are occurring spontaneously. And then you can enjoy the ride and not take any of it personally, and you'll find yourself at a much higher level of peace. The more you can let go, the more peace you'll have in your life. Okay? So you guys ready for some stir fry?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wait, before you do.
Did you know that these children are, how old are you guys? Katya, how old?
10, 11,
10, 13,
12.
Did you know that these kids here today are probably got what I was saying better than any other people that I've ever seen in the 2 years that I've been a Life Regenerator? Like, you guys got that. And I am proud of you guys for being mature enough, because some people would have had to have left. Literally, they would have had to close their eyes, shut it off, eat something, go like this. No, I can't hear what this guy's saying. And you guys were like right there. So thank you so much, because what just got planted in your minds there will be a benefit to you for your life. Katya, we've got to wrap this up. One quick question.
Madison said that Brent said that you should be a spiritual teacher, and I said, wait, no, and then Madison said that I said to Brent, thank you.
I pretty much said you'd make an amazing
Preacher.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to preach the message of fruits, vegetables, and love. And I'm also going to serve you guys up some stir fry. I hope you guys all dug it. There we go. Lightly cooked. Perfect. Crisp. And yet, it's going to be delicious for the kids. So thank you very much for watching this show, you guys. And watching this video. I got to close it off because it is way longer than usual. But I hope you enjoyed this. Okay? So thank you very much. Subscribe to these videos on YouTube. Check the links down below. Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator. Come back for some more videos on all sorts of various subjects that I can share with you about the things that hopefully will make your life better. Peace.
Woo!
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, so 2011, what is this, March?
No.
March 3rd.
March 3rd, 2011, food class for kids. So what do you guys think? Were all those recipes like totally edible for kids?
Oh yeah.
Do you recommend that the kids get healthy?
Yes.
I recommend the tacos.
Yeah. So how's the stir fry though?
Amazing.
Good.
You guys are loving it. And are the vegetables still crisp? Just perfect, huh? Lightly cooked.
I was like expecting the way you used to do it with soy sauce. Oh my gosh.
We left the soy sauce off, just used a little sea salt. You could use a little Bragg's, whatever it takes to get your kids to get used to the idea of eating more fruits and vegetables. All right, can you dig it?
Bye.
Say, I can dig it.
I can dig it.
Thank you very much, guys. Bye.
Bye.